I just didn't want the stream to say that we were going to start in like 40 seconds, because we're going to start real fast here before the 10-minute mark, but we are about to get going. Blood Orange, welcome back, bro. If I remember before, you mentioned having a bad latency with the stream on the last time I saw you, and I don't think I ever got an answer if we fixed that for you. FX Client is a cheater. How is that cheating? It gives me more data. It seems to be fixed. I heard people saying that it was broken, but in the time that I've used it, I've never seen any problems, so. Oh, I'm sorry, the latency is what you're talking about. The latency seems to be fixed. Yes, yes. Good, good. Minecraft guy says it's not cheating. He's totally joshing us. I think that we're pretty much already ready, about to go. I'm just double checking my stuff right now. Just to let you guys know, I've kind of switched things up, and we don't do the free-for-all game right at the very beginning. I'm going to throw, or at the very end for that matter either. We're going to throw them randomly into the stream at some point to make it so that the people who are here for the stream get a better chance to end up on the leaderboards rather than people who might just pop in at the very beginning or the very end to be able to get in on that. Bear with me a minute while I just double check my stuff and we'll get going here. If you ask David if he would even respond. I've never personally tried to reach out to David, but I know that he is a hard-to-reach cookie. I don't think, I don't know what his thoughts would be specifically, but I wouldn't think of FX Client as cheating. It just provides extra information that's already in the game. Like being able to see how dense a player is, or where your teammates are spawning. Simple stuff, I would say. That'd be my thought anyways. I think I'm pretty much ready. Got music going, got a notepad open, got Discord open just in case. FX Client's ready to go. We can just flip this on. What's up, guys? Like there's only Minecraft guy and Blood Orange hanging out with us right now. And that's another reason why I thought it was a good idea. It was El Supremo, I think, who suggested that we do the free-for-all games like kind of in the middle of the stream. I think it's also good because a lot of times I start the stream and then we get into a free-for-all game, and while we're in that free-for-all game, we have like 5 or 6 more people join us. Don't be sorry for the caps. You're excited to be here. I can see it. So, we should probably just get started with a little side game while we wait for more people to join in, and then hopefully we'll be catching that contest here in about 10 minutes. So, I think that, assuming that you guys are ready to just jump on into some games, we can go ahead and open up the lobby here. I should... Oh, no, I'm not doing that. I should double... I mean, I guess I don't need to... I was going to say, I should double check and make sure I'm not in lobby 2, but then there wouldn't be several people in each of the games coming up, so... Silly thought there. There are a decent, normal amount of people online right now. A little over 1,000 people playing multiplayer right now, so that's good news. And we're just sitting in the lobby right now. Let's go ahead and go with this 4-team Africa. I was just about to say, let's take whatever pops up that has 4 or more teams. I also want to have this open. Or Team Africa. We should be totally good on our delay, but I'll pop it into the chat just in case. Theodore, welcome back, bro. Glad to have you here with us. Happy New Year, by the way. And remind me, Theodore, what's your name in Discord or in the game? So I don't make the mistake again. Yo, I just realized Gecko gave me a new role. Yeah, I gave you the Gecko Helper, which is one step below Moderator. Because you have been grinding for us so hard, I wanted to give you a little bit more power. I don't really know how to do that. I don't know if really Gecko Helper will give you a whole lot more to do, but you have earned my trust in the time you've been here, so... Sorry, I didn't say where I was going to go. You can kind of see where I'm at right now. We're already kind of clustered up into the north. I think that's a good spot to go. Jumping in... It's just Theodore in the game. Oh, okay. I'm getting... we have quite... Oh, that was too early. We have quite a few people that have a YouTube name separate from either their Discord name or their in-game name. And sometimes that confuses me. But never mind. I was overthinking it. Minecraft guy already taken the crown early on. See how much more I can get out of this. Ooh, oh, so close to a squeeze. Wouldn't have worked. That kind of gave me a squeeze there. Look at this player. So freaking weak. This player, too. Oh, my goodness. Horizon on it. Welcome in, bro. Glad to have you here with us, Dry. Keep that up right there. The rest of this player, 9s or 87, whatever it was. Yep, 987. Boy, we already have a good cluster going on here. Billy Bob Joe is in a great position right now. I'm just going to be saving up my points for another 40 seconds if I can here. Unless something crazy and interesting happens. I'd almost say player 777 would be the guy that we might want to start feeding here because he's pretty well in between both halves, but... Eduardo, welcome in, bro. Glad to have you here. Happy New Year. Now, Eduardo, you have a different in-game name. What's your in-game name? I forget. Just remind me so that I don't have to think about it for the whole stream. Okay, my interest has fallen into the red here. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of damage onto this guy here, but I think we should start feeding... Yeah, let's feed Billy Bob Joe for a little bit so that he can work his way south and be able to take on some of the bigger guys because they look a little bit bigger down there right now. So if you're in a good position, give any extra points you have to Billy Bob Joe. And Billy Bob Joe, try to work your way through pink and a little bit south if you can. I am the axe. All right. The axe. I'll keep my eyes out for that. Billy Bob's definitely going to have some big competition next to him, so don't be afraid to be a little bit aggressive there. I got you on the points. Right now, pink team is leaving me alone. I'm just watching for an opportunity. Billy Bob Joe is capped out. I would say, Billy Bob Joe, if you could go ahead and attack Hyper Biore, or Player 500, whichever you prefer. There you go. More points for you there. Keep my eyes on our border here. Pink team's getting a little bit stronger now. Oh, who's this blue guy up to the north? I didn't even see him. Oh my goodness, that's not good. El Slapador. I'm sorry, we should have been feeding you a little bit ago so that you could take care of Vertigo. I missed that. I'm going to be giving points to El Slapador. As long as Pink Team doesn't start messing with me. Fortunately, Vertigo got too big. That's kind of my fault. Guys, I'm sorry about that. Not the best start. I'm a little bit sluggish today. I think I've just been sitting around being pretty lazy, so I'm not like the most high energy like I commonly am. Either right in the morning or right after I get off of work. Got more points for El Slapador. Vertigo is reaching into Minecraft guy. Territory on Theodore as well. Maybe this isn't the best run. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not doing the best leadership start here. I just gave some points to Minecraft guy, but I want to keep feeding El Slapador. Looks like Billy Bob Joe was able to do some pretty massive damage down here and pretty much take care of player 500. So that's good. Fortunately, El Slapador is about to get pummeled. It's a huge bummer. I'm going to keep feeding my points on into Billy Bob Joe, and hopefully, I'm sorry, El Slapador. I should have caught that sooner that he was growing right next to you. It would have been better off to take him out first. And here he comes in. Big old wave. Getting all the bots. Now, luckily, black team down here jumping on in onto Vertigo. Hopefully. Yeah, there you go, Billy Bob Joe. Get some attacks in on Vertigo. This isn't Vertigo right here. No. This guy just full sent. Hopefully you catch that Billy Bob Joe and you get some of that land there. And black team got it all. That's all right. Got more points for Billy Bob Joe. You're going to be our best chance to fight Vertigo. Hyperball is pretty darn big. I don't think that it's recoverable right now, but we'll see how this goes. Oh, Vertigo left the game too, so they're a bot now. That's a bummer. The bots can be pretty difficult. Now, Minecraft guy said earlier today that the bots attack whoever the strongest player is, so that could be a small benefit for us. I don't know if... I'm assuming that's true. I trust Minecraft guy, but I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I've never seen that before, but that would make some sense. Ooh, look at that. Unfortunately, Hyperborea is way too big now. And we will not be able to eliminate him unless he does something really dumb. Boy, I feel like a drag right now. I feel... Normally I'm like, hey guys, I was going... Hopefully after a couple games, I'll feel a little bit more energetic. Maybe I'll kind of lean forward a little bit. Get some blood to my brain. Well, there it all goes. It's all on Billy Bob Joe now. What are you drinking? Honestly, I'm drinking a non-alcoholic beer. I don't want to drink real beer right now. That would be silly. And I don't have any energy drinks or anything. Or, I'm sorry. I don't want to drink any energy drinks right now because we're getting into the nighttime. Oh, you drink those a lot, eh? I don't normally drink them. I just had some laying around. My roommate is an ex-alcoholic, and they got a brand of non-alcoholic beers that they don't like, and I just like the taste of beer. So now, granted, I know a lot of you guys are kids. I'm an adult, so I'm allowed to. Don't you guys go trying beer or non-alcoholic beer? None the same. But or just so prefer the alcohol. Yeah. I try not to drink too much anymore. When I was 20, I drank a lot. I drank like a fish. But, sorry, I kind of jumped right out of that game there. So, that game didn't work out too well for us. We got a pretty good start. I think I mostly dropped the ball there. We do have a contest game popping up in 20 seconds. We got here just at the right time, luckily. So be sure to jump into that contest game. We're going in for the world. So I'm going to say maybe we should go for North America. Oop, don't off-click it. We go into like North America and the South America area. It's going to be a little bit tedious dealing with the boats, but we could take over that area first and then probably have a pretty obvious leader in that sense. So I might even go up into like Alaska, Canada area. Maybe back a little bit further, give some more space to... It's whatever Eduardo said. It's a nodder. I'll jump a little bit more forward since you got a little bit of distance there. And let's get this started. I got the other green team guy next to me now. Well, I guess it's a bot. Maybe he left the game pretty early on. Surrendered before it even started. I might try to solo Asia if anyone wants to join. I didn't catch that at first. Good luck to you. We'll see how this works out. Hopefully I can get this squeeze here. I'm going to kind of infinite strike a little bit early so that I can get through here. That's about the best I was going to be able to do. Boy, I may have overextended my points a little bit there. I'm not sure. But now I'm kind of blocked off into a corner here, and that's the way I want it. Nah, you get off my land, bro. Finish that off. Yeah, you send another boat. Jeez Louise. How you doing over in Asia, Minecraft guy? You got spacers? Yeah, good. I'm glad you have a teammate with you. It's not here. It's not here. Southern Africa. Oh, I already have this guy swooping on in here. That's unfortunate. I did kind of do a little bit of a back and forth and lost a lot of points there. Doing really bad, says Minecraft guy. I'm not doing a whole lot either, unfortunately. I'm getting double teamed by two guys. I'd probably be able to handle them if this red team guy didn't aggressively attack me. I'm basically handing off my points to Jirai. I basically picked my economy. I thought they were going to attack me more, but they've stopped. So we'll see what happens if they bother me anymore. Yeah, there we go. I just gave all my points to Jirai. I don't know if that was the best to go with. But at least somebody got my points. You're still on the board longer than Minecraft guy, so you got that going for you at least. Oop. Not tier. Maybe I should have given points to It's Not Tier now that I'm looking at it. You're stuck down here in South. That would have been a great way for you to grow. Really bad spawn. Yeah, it gets really clustered over there in Asia. That's one of the reasons I was thinking maybe I'd go for North America. Luckily, Billy Bob Joe, Cordy, Jirai, and El Slapador, as well as NX Saint. By the way, welcome in, bro. NX Saint. You guys got a good little cluster going on here. Hopefully you guys are able to work together well. I think right now everybody's just kind of dealing with their borders. Yellow, pink teamer, and green. You know, all three of those teams. Pink, purple, whatever you want to call it. Yellow. and green are all kind of competing. Also cyan, I guess, for North America still. It's all over the board. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, Minecraft guy. I just popped over just fast enough to see him pop, fortunately. Oh, spacers. Bummer. Not like it would have been a lot of land there, but a few pixels. But doesn't seem like duking it off with anybody right now. Enzo's playing for OG, I think. Game? Oh, maybe? That's a classic Enzo trope right there. Fortunately, several geckos have been eliminated in North America. Cordy is still alive. El Slapador is about to pop again, unfortunately. I thought Dark Lad was on our side, says Billy Bob Joe. Oh, nope. He might have been in the beginning. He might have been friendly towards us, but... Or you thought he was green team? Like the shade, maybe? I mean, on mine it's pretty yellow, but I know on all three of my monitors, my coloring is different. And sometimes some colors look closer to other colors than... So we still got Cordy, NX8, and it's a Natir has been surviving pretty well down in South Africa. I spawned Asia because I knew surely 8 people would get in all of the Nam and Sam. I'm a bit colorblind, Billy Bob Joe. I don't mean to laugh at that. Honestly, it just reminds me of a time where me and my girlfriend were hanging out on a guy that I know really well. His name's Larry. And she was like, hey, does this one look more red to you, or does this one look more red to you? And he's just like, you're asking the wrong guy, because he's colorblind. But I forgot it was a contest. Oh, I kind of forgot it was a contest, too? I can't believe you laughed at his disability. Oh, no, don't cancel me. Nam is North America, Sam is South America. Gotcha. Okay, thank you. I was thinking, you know, you went to Asia. Nam is Vietnam, maybe? I know that's, you know. But, didn't know what Sam was. So, Nam, North America, Sam, South America. Those are good to know. It's Not Here is still holding on. So is NX Saint and Spacers. I never really looked... Hopefully there wasn't anybody down in Antarctica if I ever looked at down in Antarctica. And I keep forgetting to check in the games which one, or when we stream, where are we out on the leaderboard. I didn't show it at the beginning of the stream, but we have dropped all the way down to 55th place. So we were in the top 20 a few days ago, but me not streaming yesterday and for the last couple days, even with you guys grinding so hard, we fell all the way down to the top 60s again, which is totally cool. But we are gaining momentum because it wasn't that long ago where if I didn't stream or, you know, we didn't have too many grinders or whatever, we would drop down into the top 100, top 80 after just a day or two. So we're starting to build back up. I'm not sure if it's Enzo or not because he normally gets that 1 pixel island right beside Antarctica. Yeah. I don't know. Either. Oh, we lost Spacers. And we're just down to NX Saint, and it's Not Here. Oh, and there's water here. Nice to see a Water Clan member. It's not, definitely not. You're saying that's definitely not Enzo? I feel like I've seen the god icon before with OG. I don't know for certain, but I feel like I have. So it's Not Here, just so you know. Just a little heads up, you're real close to maxing out on your hard limit. And NX Saint getting another good little chunk of land, but unfortunately, here comes Zaylas with 3 times your strength. Absolutely fair to do a full send on. Give Hubert a little bit more land. He'll be able to take out Gonzalez. No, it's him. You just... Oh, does he stream? Or did you, like, go to see if he was in the OG voice chat, probably? Well, it's probably over, but It's Not Here is still in the game. Bro, what do you mean you checked? He ain't in a voice chat. I would just asking if maybe he jumped on over to the OG Discord voice chat. I'm not in the OG Discord. I have rejoined it, I don't think. Enzo himself is the leader of Enzo Clan. But he also, you know, plays for... I've seen him play for several other clans. Including our own. And that looks like that's probably the end for It's Not Here. I saw that name was the leader of Enzo Clan. Oh, I see. I see what you did there. You checked out his clan, and since he's the leader, whatever he changes his name to is what appears. That's a good way to check on where Enzo is at. Because with Enzo, it's definitely almost like a Where's Waldo. I mean, it's always obvious because it's got the icon, but you're always like, is that him? I guess that's not like Where's Waldo at all. I don't know what I'm saying. Where are you getting this information? I'll show you what he did real quickly here. We can, since we lost that, we can go with that. We could do a search for Enzo for the clans, right? And then here we have right here. He's got the name. 100,000 gold he has. Dang. No, I said he leads the Enzo clan. Yeah, exactly. I did a search for Enzo. And he came up. Oh, I see. Nope. I see what happened there. Well, let's we just wait another few minutes here. We could do that free-for-all game. I don't know why I would wait for it. Sorry, guys. I'm just, like, so low energy today. I was sick yesterday and been lazing around all day. I just don't have the high energy. My brain's not going as fast as it normally is. So why don't we go ahead and slip in a free-for-all game with anybody who's here for the official stream free-for-all game, which will end up in the leaderboard in our Discord. And this will just kill some time until we get into another contest or potentially a side game. So I'm sure you guys all know. That's the wrong button. If you want to do this, you want to go in your game menu, your settings, and you're going to change it to lobby 2 so that we can play with everybody who's in the stream here. And then go into multiplayer. And I'm going to give it a 20-second. I'm not even going to tease you guys looking at the lobby there. I'm just going to give it like 20 seconds. If anybody says in the chat they're not ready to do the stream free-for-all game, just let me know right now, and we'll give you another little buffer of time. Otherwise, we'll get right into it. And I haven't heard anything yet, so I think we're going to go. It'll take another moment anyways before we officially get started. We do have free-for-all in NAM, as you might say, North America. Let's go ahead and jump on into there. I'll throw that into the chat. America Lobby 2. And this will be an official stream free-for-all. And I've come to learn, too, that... so I want you guys to win this, you know. At first, I was just playing along because I basically am getting thrown into the game anyways. But I learned in one of our recent streams that I can actually just surrender right in the very beginning and not even get thrown into a game or take up any spots or anything. So that's what I'm going to do. Is just surrender myself. And it's all on you guys to duke it out and see who wins. Gaming without Gecko. Nice name, bro. Nice name. So El Slapador, it's not over. We got a Beaver in here. Welcome in, Beaver. Billy Bob Joe. Yeah, gaming. I was about to say, am I crazy? I swear I saw gaming without Gecko. Gecko, no name. Already a few computers for the... Ooh, look at that squeeze. Nice squeeze, Minecraft guy. Oh, you're getting all sorts of squeezes. Boy, the branches are good. Oh, great. Good stuff. It's not over. It's getting on pretty well. Moving up into Alaska to the north of Minecraft guy. Gecko No Name flashing in first place with Beaver. Also taking that over. Both doing really well on your micro game right there. For anybody who doesn't know, micro game, I guess, is like going after the bots. I may not even be using that terminology correctly. Feel free to shame me if I'm not. Beaver's doing great. Gaming without Gecko taking the lead. NX Saint down to the south. And this almost looks... No, that's a bot for sure. Billy Bob Joe all the way down in Louisiana, stretching up over the north of Florida. I'm learning my states a little bit better and the countries in Europe a little bit better. Hopefully I can start calling them out more frequently. Before I go to bed the last 2 nights, I've been doing quizzes to try to gain the ability to learn where all the countries are. And right now I'm just focusing on the states in America and the countries in Europe, but I would like to move over into learning countries all across the world. Maybe someday I'll be able to list off all 200 and, what is it, 206? I know it's not the gray area there. Like, isn't Taiwan not considered its own country, even though it totally is? El Slapador over on the east of Canada, moving up, meeting borders with Minecraft guy. Gecko No Name in the center, probably one of the tougher places to be, because now you got basically 3, but also 4 on your border there. Still one more bot up here who's quite powerful. Looks like El Slapador is going to get the first bite on that. It's about the exact same time, actually, as Minecraft guy did. But El Slapador had the slightly better position to be able to get more land. Looking on down here. NX Saint still holding on pretty well compared to all of his surrounding neighbors, but I think everybody's just slightly stronger than NX Saint, so that's a little bit worrisome for him, but maybe he can play team with some folks to turn the tables. El Slapador has taken first place, just by about 400 pixels over Billy Bob Joe in second place. You guys are looking great right now. It would appear that It's Not Over is the most behind right now, but they're not that far behind, and they got a good spread over the islands, which can be deadly if they are good with the boat. Oh, NX Saint full sent into Beaver. Beaver was being quite aggressive on NX Saint, and NX Saint said enough. Gave a full send into him, giving Billy Bob Joe and gaming without Gecko the extra stretch of land there. And that extra little tiny bit there, it does look like Billy Bob Joe landed an attack, probably not intentionally. Probably going after just the available land there, but gaming without Gecko is able to... I'm assuming it's gaming without Gecko. Yeah, I can see that at the bottom. But it doesn't look like gaming without Gecko wanted to do anything retaliatory for that. Although, keep in mind, both Billy Bob Joe and gaming without Gecko, you are about to cap and capped on your points. Now, you could sit there. You are the strongest guys, but if you're not growing... Oh, Minecraft guy is capped out too. I guess it makes sense at a certain point. Now, of course, we are getting closer to the position where a stalemate could occur. Somebody could call for peace, but only one winner can come out on this. The amount of times I told Beaver that I was going to full send him and he still kept going anyways. You know, you keep poking a bear, what's going to happen, right? Oh, Gaming Without Gecko making some moves on Billy Bob Joe. Minecraft guy spent some points attacking somewhere because he's no longer capped. I didn't see where. Gecko No Name in the center, still holding on, so is It's Not Over. But they're looking to be in a similar boat where it's getting tighter by the moment. If they don't get some sort of expansion, they will eventually become somebody's lunch. Luckily for Beaver, they were able to hold on to their position, though, even after NX Saint gave them a full send. They are still in the game right now. Gaming Without Gecko has capped on their points again, but, oh, they just lost a lead barely. It does look like Billy Bob Joe is starting to go in after Beaver. El Slapador also probably, you know, definitely took a bite out of Beaver there. I don't know if he's still going after him right now, but this is a part of El Slapador. Nice. Gecko No Name taking on a little bit of damage. Minecraft guy moving in on that. Ooh, Gecko No Name full sends into Beaver. Beaver, that is the second full send into Beaver right there. That is devastating. And there it goes. I don't know if Beaver full sent. I didn't quite see the points because I see your names instead of doing what most people do and put the balance on the top. But Beaver is out of here. We're down to 5 players now. I know. Oh, never mind. This always tricks me. I'm in the FX client, and I'm like, I see like, oh, there's an OG pest here. No, that's just one of the bots. That's like totally the... We didn't have an OG player in here with us. That's just the FX client adding names. It fools me every time. Minecraft guy has called for peace. Whoever, if you guys all vote for it, it would be Gaming Without Gecko. Oh my goodness. This is the first time I've seen you officially pull that off, Minecraft guy. I can't believe it. For anybody who doesn't know what happened, I'm sure most of you guys do. Basically what happened was Minecraft guy called for a peace vote, and then at the very last second, full sent into Gaming Without Gecko, securing him enough pixels to take first place, and then made the final vote to confirm the stalemate, and that actually gets him right into the leaderboard. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Gaming Without Gecko. That's a stinker move right there, but it is technically fair. Now, you guys will want to keep that in mind, too, that Minecraft guy has talked about doing this several times, where he tries to psych people out, thinking, oh, okay, I'm calling the game, it's game over, good game, or whatever, and then last second doing this. Might want to keep that in mind in any of the future free-for-all games, but it definitely worked for you here. Congratulations, Minecraft guy. Let's grab the replay on that. That was epic. That was so epic. And then let me save it before I do anything else, too, because if I don't, then I have to go rewatch everything. No. New folder for today. That's what I need to start doing before I launch the stream, is make a new folder for the day. And today's the 1st. And that is Minecraft guy OFA. I keep saying OFA, but it's an acronym for official free-for-all. Boom. All right. Well, boy, that was exciting and fun. Minecraft guy play of the century. Yeah, no, that's going to make a great short to show people, too. I can't believe I actually got to witness that. That was great. I actually did well that time. You did totally well that time, Billy Bob Joe. If only Beaver didn't full send. Oh, did he full send you? I didn't, or I might have caught that, but I don't remember that off the top of my head. But maybe. Yeah, that might have turned it around there. I was capped the entire game. Gaming Without Gecko asked me to attack Minecraft guy. I was dumb for not attacking him, says Eduardo. Always one of those coulda, shoulda, woulda. I don't think anyone else would have joined in on me. Beaver literally annoyed everyone this game. Excuse me for a second. Well, boy, that was an excellent game there. And especially, it's really cool at the very end here that you only have 165 points with the crown. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We can even close that since it's saved now. So, we have 5 minutes until the next contest pops up. You guys want to wait for the contest, or you just want to play some side games for a little bit, have a little bit of an easier run? I'll throw in a poll into the chat real quickly. Start the poll. Right? Yeah. Let me move this, please. There we go. I'll let that run for a minute. If you guys want to play some side games instead of wait for the contest for 4.5 bloody minutes. But right now it's at 50-50. In the event of a tie. Might wait a minute here. Because we will get the most points on those contest games. On the contest, as next contest pops up in 4 minutes. If, well, whatever the poll is at in the next minute. What we'll go with. And if it's a tie, then we'll go to the default and wait for contest. They were all focused on Beaver. Beaver was in the center of the map, which is never a great place to be because you have so many people around you. You have to break the tie, Gecko. I guess... Oh, I'm sorry. All of you guys voted. I wasn't even... I just thought it was... If I just end the poll right here, it'll tell me. 50-50. Well, I guess we'll just wait another few minutes here. It's a 50-50 situation here, and we want to try to earn some points, so we'll just hang out for about 3 more minutes here. It shouldn't be too long. While we wait on that, let's take a quick look-see at how much we've dropped down because we haven't earned any points in the stream so far. We were at 55. We've gotten down to 56. We've definitely drastically lost some points. At our last stream, we got to, what was it, like, it was like 3.5 or something? Really close up in the 3.5 range. Right? I'm not crazy, right? Let me look at the Discord. Lightning Pod, welcome in, bro. We're waiting for the next contest to pop up on Territorial if you want to come in and play some games with us. What did you say the other day? How can I search this? I'll play one. Cool. Oh, and also, don't be like me and forget to change yourself over into Lobby 1. So if you guys haven't already done it yet, make sure you go into Game Menu, Settings, change yourself back into Lobby 1 so that we can actually play in the real contest instead of just by ourselves. You just joined us, Lightning Paw, as we finished up a free-for-all game where Minecraft guy made an epic last-minute move and totally stole the win. It was pretty cool. Eluro, hey, welcome in, bro. Welcome back. Gecko, did you see the guy who entered the Discord? He made a Discord server for his clan Axe. I put that clan in 541 in 2 games, into 541st place in 2 games. I did see that briefly. While I was doing my chores, I popped in to look at something else on Discord, and I saw that in the general chat, I think it was. And that was cool that they just popped in just to say hi, and, you know, I'm glad that you guys were supportive for them to do whatever they wanted to do. $541st or something like that. So we have 55 seconds until this contest pops, so make sure you're ready to go. What are the game settings? I'm not sure what you mean by the game settings. Oh, it's a 2-team? That stinks. We're going to do it anyways, but the 2-team. I'm not sure what you mean by the settings of the game. The lobby 1. Yeah. We're, if you are in lobby 2, by default you should be in lobby 1, but you just need to go to game menu and then settings, and then there is a lobby section, and you want to make sure that you're in lobby 1. But by default, you should be in lobby 1. We switched ourselves over to lobby 2 so that we could play the free-for-all game. Why don't you like the 2-team game that much? They're all right. I mean, all the games are fine in their own way, but the 2-team ones, it's really easy to get clustered up really quickly. And I like things where there's more teams so that I have more enemies to either work with or against, you know? But 2-team is fine. It gives us we basically have a flip of a coin on whether we're going to win points or not right now, as long as we make a good run. I didn't say where I was going to go. I'm so sorry. I'm going to go to the northeast. There's a lot of people going over there. I'm going to shove myself in the corner. Maybe. I'll probably pull myself out, unless these guys... What are you guys going to do, huh? Make like a little border there? Oh. Now I'm next to this guy. Last second hopping never works out all that same. My name reset, says Lightning Paw. Interesting. And it may not be that you have a bad name, but if you tried to change your name, and there's a filter for bad names, and some of the filters are pretty PG. Like I heard that demon or devil or something like that was on the filtered words. Basically, if you use what's in the filter as a bad name, it'll just revert back to whatever your most previous name was. Hey, look, there's Beaver with us. He's on the same team as us, too, so that's great. So, as per the usual, I'm already locked off here, but this isn't so bad. We just need to figure out who's in a good position to get fed. And because it's 2-team, it may not be our team, but right now, Billy Bob Joe is looking in a pretty good position. So is... superhero Batman Gecko. Batman Gecko I'm going to go with. But we'll take a quick look-see around. And right now, don't be throwing off any points unless you feel like it's necessary. At least for the first minute and 47 seconds. And the reason for minute and 47 seconds, in case you don't know, that's when the buff to your interest stops, basically. Unless you start to hit your soft cap, which I just hit. So I'm going to give some money to Billy Bob. So I apologize. I wasn't exactly accurate there. When your interest starts to turn red, that's a good time to feed points to somebody either way. Ooh, Ailerus is taking out Vampire. Gonna get a good squeeze there. Yeah. I got some more points for you. Oh boy, that guy is huge right now. KD, he's getting fed. He's in the center of our ranks right here. I'm going to give some more points to Ailerus. I don't know if that's going to be enough. NXC and hopefully some other... Go after him, dear God! He's too big to live. Oh, Ailerus full sent their points. I'm going to give you some points to... You were able to survive there, so there's some points to be able to restart your economy. Spacers is back. Welcome, bro. And Billy Bob Joe got cut off there. Looks like they're probably both sending off ships, maybe. Or at least Billy Bob Joe is. I'm in red interest right now. I'm going to give some points to Batman Gecko to make sure they're able to take care of CCP. And looks like this PL guy got wiped out. So all of red team has secured the northeastern part of the map. I think we can start feeding It's Not Over Gecko. They might be the best position right now. I know that Billy Bob Joe and Batman Gecko are sending some ships on over, but that takes a long time. So I'm going to start giving some points to It's Not Over. And also, Princess is in a good position. They're going to start making that run right now. It may not be a bad idea to feed them as well. The downside to feeding somebody who's not on our team, it's Gecko or Gecko. It actually doesn't matter. It's not case sensitive. So It doesn't matter whether it's a combination or both, or one or the other. I just do a capital G at the first here. You can see here's a lowercase gecko, and here's an uppercase, and here's an all caps on Billy Bob. Giving more points to It's Not Over. I was going to say that, you know, if we give all of our points to Princess and Princess carries the game, then we're still going to get some points here. But the points are divvied out depending on how much land we have. So It's Not Over Gecko is capped out on points. You're going to want to start making some attacks there and moving off to the east. I'm sorry, the west. Who's this right here? Batman Gecko has made sure. Got some points for you to keep it going there. Guy has 509. You can handle him. It's Not Over Gecko. This guy, Batman Gecko, is slowly making more space on him right there, but there are points being burnt off. I'm going to give more points to Batman Gecko. Using 20%... Princess is not a good player. Using 20% per attack is too much. I agree. That is a deadly game there. We may still want to give them some points. Keep them from dying, though, because once they get back to these guys, NX Saint, Minecraft guy, this Corgi, yeah, they got too overloaded and didn't put enough effort in. I'm going to keep feeding It's Not Over to Gecko now. Hey, Billy Bob Joe, do you have... You have to donate Princess, says Blood Orange. If you're landlocked right now, that's a good time to do that. Billy Bob Joe, wow, congratulations. He was able to get that ship on over. Okay, we need to feed Billy Bob Joe. I've been a little bit hesitant on who we need to be feeding right now, but Billy Bob Joe is in the place right now. He's got the land, he's got the space, he's got the points. So, Billy Bob Joe, if you're hitting red interest... Give him points there. I'm going to keep an eye on you. It's Not Over, Gecko. Looks like the people that you have to deal with right now are fine. OG Cold is starting to break over into our ranks. He's a little bit strong, but he's not too bad. Keep feeding Billy Bob Joe if you have any spare points. I'll let you guys know if It's Not Over Gecko starts looking a little bit risky. OG Cold is making his way into the back here. Enzo is secretly going up the ranks. How is he secretly going up the ranks? Eduardo says, help me. Are you It's Not It? Are you It's Not Over right now? I'm feeding into It's Not Over, assuming that's you. Cold... OG Cold and Cold Cosmo are getting back into the deeper ranks right now, doing some massive damage right now. I'm going to keep feeding It's Not Over. Billy Bob Joe, you are in a prime position right now. So is Batman Gecko. You guys are getting into the back ranks on theirs as well. Keep your run going there. Cold Cosmo is pushing on through and killing all of us. I am about to get... pretty heavily hit, I'm pretty sure here. Yep, there I go right there. I'm giving all the points I can. Oh, I couldn't even give them fast enough. So Cold Cosmo is going to be one of the bigger guys to have to deal with right now. He is spreading pretty well throughout the team. But here comes Batman Gecko getting closer and closer to basically his bank in the back here. Batman Gecko is Enzo. You checked again for us. Welcome in, Enzo. I thought maybe there was a chance that... I'm pretty sure it's Missourian or Wisconsin. I think it's Missourian, though, who would sometimes play as Batman Gecko. Thanks for your support, says Ailurus. No problem. He went to the exact spawn before and did the exact same play as last time. Hey, if it works, don't fix it, right? Now, luckily for us, Cold and OG were getting pretty heavily into the back ranks here, but looks like we have a pretty solid win on a contest game here. Awesome stuff, and of course, wouldn't you know it, Enzo's here in the game with us, so thank you, Enzo, for joining us and your skillful approach on this game. And Billy Bob Joe, congratulations on getting such a good heavy run there. Looks like another win for Enzo on another short that will come out here, but really good job, Billy Bob Joe, and everybody else for being able to put in the teamwork, get the points out. I know I was a little bit hesitant on who we should donate to in the beginning there, but I think that we handled it pretty darn well. And that is 204 points for us, so don't forget to add that in on the Discord. And I'm going to do that right now myself so that I don't slack on my points again. Oh, is the... Your sweet wind. Oh, is that bot not working anymore, huh? Okay, well, I'm just going to do add win. 204 points. And then we'll grab that replay as well. Awesome stuff right there. Get that saved. Top 30. Hey, Gecko, what's up, Blood Orange? Save as. This is another Enzo win. Gecko, stop robbing 240. Oh, did I put in... Oh, my bad. Don't worry, I can handle that. I didn't even notice. My bad. Remove win. It's 204 out of 240, so I need to remove 36. I remove 36 points from my balance. No problem. Thank you for pointing that out. I totally missed that. It's technically 229. What do you mean 229? I played another game while you guys were playing. Oh, cool. We got out of this contest, and we have 4 minutes until the next contest pops up, so let's go ahead and do that. Just another little waiting here, but that will give us some good time. And what did you say? We got up into 30th place there, so we were at 56th before that win. 229 is for the other clans in total. Oh, well, that's the amount of points. Yeah, that's the overall amount of points that were won. I see what you mean there. Is that... I wish I was paying more attention. I suppose I could go rewind the stream. I'm not really going to do that right now. Were there there weren't 229 people in that game. I'm assuming not. That would be a lot of people to deal with there, but maybe. Does anybody know? Anybody can rewind? How many people were in that game at the very start? 150 people, you think? Okay. 100-ish, says Minecraft guy. Oh, you get double points in contests. Right. So if there was 102 people in there, my bad. Thank you for doy. But the people with known clan don't get points. True. They might still technically count for points, but 134, I think. Boy, I'm really curious. Maybe I will go look. Rewind this a little bit right up here. I make this full screen on my end real quickly here. The time is 3 minutes. 1 minute. 130. 136. I'm gonna start real quick here. 1 minute 40 seconds till that game pops. There's 136 people before the game started. And there was 130 people when the game started, which is kind of interesting. So I still don't understand how the points pop up. You know, if we got 204, there was a total of 229 points. There was, no, see, that still doesn't make sense. I guess, you know, I'd really like to know how many points will appear in a game and why. Were you Eduardo? Okay, so you Namai. Okay, right. Or or Minecraft guy. It depends on percentage. So like the percentage of land or what percentage? 36 seconds until this next contest pops. So let's get ready to join into that. If 50% is taken by someone with no clan. People impersonating me, says Minecraft guy. Here we are. No points go to the 50%. Oh, okay. You're saying points would go to people who are players that are not in a clan, but because they're not in a clan, those points basically just get voided out? Maybe? I'm gonna copy Enzo's name, says Minecraft guy. Hey, we got 10 geckos. Sorry, let's spawn into the northeast. When this game is over, we'll probably catch another contest unless we have a really quick game. At some point soon, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. But ideally, we'll play this game. It'll last for about 15 minutes. We'll catch the next contest. And then after that game, I'll take a small break. And I will play a little bit later tonight. I normally aim to end around 7 p.m. my time, which is in an hour. Aim right here. Boy, these black team guys. Try to psych them out a little bit. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. But yeah, no, I'll normally stream for about another hour from now. I'll go a little bit later for you guys as an apology for missing yesterday's stream. And just so you guys know, too, I'm going to stream my normal time tomorrow. But starting next week, Thursday streams are actually going to change into Friday streams. So that I can play a little bit later and not have to worry about work the next morning. That may be affected if I have to do an early stream. Ooh, give me that squeeze. No squeeze. Oop, that was a little chunk of lag there. Okay, that was a lot of points for expansion, but I needed to get whatever I could there. I didn't even realize until just now that this is another 2-team contest. That's a little bit of a bummer. We got quite a mix going on up here, though. We've got Vortex with us. I'm going to send him a little emoji of some love. And this is cold to my south. I might go after him. Is this a bot right north of me? I should have been going after these bots all this time. El Slapador got some land, though, so it's not a problem there as long as another gecko is able to utilize it. NX Saint to my south. And Lightning Paw was able to make this game with us. Awesome. Doing a great job there, getting rid of some of the black team guys. Kind of just got to focus on getting rid of black team. Unfortunately, Helium on water is gonna probably have to get eliminated for us to win. I feel bad because Helium's one of our buds, assuming that's the Helium that I'm familiar with. Smiley Face Gecko, pretty high up in the leaderboard there, in 6th place. Already landlocked right now. My interest rate is starting to drop. I'm going to start feeding points into El Slapador. Hopefully they'll be able to kind of stream through here and unfortunately take out various black team guys. I'm watching a little bit down to the south. We also have Godhand from Titan with us. Awesome. Send him a love emoji too. Spacer's getting hit pretty hard by water. I have some points for you to help keep you alive. It's only going to be enough to delay the inevitable, though. Sorry about that, Spacers. Gonna keep feeding El Slapador. Smiley Face Gecko is bordering with OG someone who's doing some damage through our inner ranks here. This is going to be a little bit unfortunate. These guys are a little bit heavier, and they're going to be able to take out some of our weaker players like myself. I got to keep feeding El Slapador. I'm small enough that my interest rate... Oh, and I should also be giving out more. My interest rate is just remaining red, so I should be feeding people as I can. Probably do a little bit of damage. here. Kamikaze was multi-tabbing, says Eduardo. That is interesting. Is Kamikaze on any particular clan? I didn't see them specifically. Unfortunately, there goes another Gecko. It's not looking so great for us on this start here, but we're still pretty mid-game right now. Look at rank 201 and next to Slapador. Also, I should switch over to clan here so I can see everybody. Oh, Enzo down here on in the south. I wish it wouldn't give me all of that information. I don't want all of that information when I click on there. Minecraft guy says there are 2. My interest rate, I'm just doing a terrible job right now. Absolutely terrible job. I should be doing much better on giving off my points. I'm feeding El Slapador, but I'm also going to start moving down to feed Smiley Face Gecko, or I will feed Enzo for now, so that he can finish off Cold Raw and just get rid of him. And he does have the ability to branch off. He may already be elsewhere. Red team, we're at 64% of the map, 65% of the map. So this game is probably ours, but how many geckos are remaining to be able to get points off of it? I don't know. I'm only a few pixels away from getting picked on, and there is not much I can do. Give some more points to Smiley Face Gecko, but also El Slapador. Hopefully just trying to keep you guys alive right now. OG someone's going to be doing some pretty heavy damage to us, so. But it won't be long before OG someone gets removed. 6 geckos alive. Oh, there's also Czech Hospa, Checo Spaces. Welcome in, bro. Egg is with us too. And I don't know how I didn't get eliminated there, but OG did get fully eliminated there, giving more points to El Slapador. Enzo with his fist up in the air in first place. That must mean that he did stretch over more. Now, are we about to get these points here? We're so close to 90%, and we're going to have another another Enzo win. You're the champ, bro. You are quite literally the GOAT, man. Minecraft guy, you are totally right. Every time that Enzo plays with us, we just got to be feeding our points into him. Yo, Gecko, when did you get 700 subs? That's epic. We just breached over 700 on Saturday. It is, I think it was on Saturday. It might have been a little bit earlier, but it was just within the last week. No, that is pretty epic. Thanks for noticing. Only a few hundred more, and we'll be at 1,000 subscribers. I tried to copy Enzo's name, but Enzo changed his name. Another win for Enzo here, and another win for us all as a result of that. 84 more points for Gecko. Don't forget to add that. Also, keep in mind you can always round your points up. So, you know, if you were to normally round, if it was 84.4, you'd round down to 84. But make sure you round that up anyways. Just in our personal Discord, this is just for me. Just for our server. I don't know how other servers do it. But I decided that even if you get 0.001, just round it up to 1 point. Add win of 85 points. We still have 7 minutes until that next contest pops up here. Because that was a pretty quick game. Let me grab that replay there. Is yet another Enzo win. Can't believe it, Enzo. You're wrecking it. I do like that post you said, you know, a couple weeks ago now, where you were like, to enjoy more of my content, make sure to subscribe to Gecko. It's pretty good. I think about it now, especially every time you win. Yep. I'm just promoting your content now. Save as Enzo 2 win. Awesome stuff, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go take my super fast break right now. So I'll be back before this next contest pops. And I am just going to leave it with the boring screen up. But this way I can use the restroom, just get a stretch in real fast, and then I'll be right back and we'll continue playing. I promise to be back before the contest starts. Nico, I'm going to pass you in the leaderboard on Discord, says Eduardo. You might. I don't have as much time to grind as you guys do sometimes. But no, I appreciate it. I want you guys to get up there. I want you guys in the spotlight. There was an X player in that game. Is X a clan? I'm not sure. I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to go do my little break stuff. I will be back in less than 5 minutes, so I'm in here back in time for the contest. See you guys in a minute.
There are many types of monsters in this world. Monsters who will not show themselves and who cause trouble. Monsters who devour dreams. And monsters who always tell lies.
I didn't never muted that. Contest popping in 40 seconds. Let's get into it. I'm just kind of reading through what I missed. You guys were popping off in the chat there. Any answer you people give, hard to prove. Does it all go to black? Owner and dude? Oh, about after death? I would say nobody knows, but there's a lot of beliefs. Blood Orange and Spacers hope they're going to heaven. You guys are probably going to heaven. Just got to be good people. You can be certain if you ground yourself in the Bible, since it has certainty in it. Sorry, I didn't say where I was going to go because we got into it pretty quickly. I see you guys already popping off in various spots. I'm going to kind of go a little bit more north. I like to push myself into a corner. I'll get away from you, though, so that you have some space to grow. I'll kind of cram myself into some players, actually. It's a little bit risky, but it'll be fine. If anything else, I'm a little bit more of a decoy. Start it off here. Slightly late. Slightly late, but I'm going to get the squeeze. I'm just going to infinite now. That squeeze. That's all I get. That's alright. Try to wait for 58 seconds. Nico Spacers is going to death row. If he's going to death row, what's he doing here? You need to be on the run, bro. You need to get out of town, get out of Dodge. I'm already somewhat blocked off. No, I'm not. I have a couple bots down here I was missing. There we go. Now I'm blocked off. Got Enzo to the north with me, properly already wearing the crown. I think we're gonna follow Minecraft guy's advice here. Probably, he's in a good position to be fed as it stands right now. On top of it, yes, Popcorn. Let's be friends. So please don't attack me. If you are already in a blocked off position, Enzo or God character, or that might be Minecraft guy. Yeah, I don't see another emoji, but I also don't see Minecraft guy. But whether it's Minecraft guy or Enzo, they're in a good spot to be fed right now. So if you are hitting red interest, I want to make sure that I'm getting whatever I can, any little bits of land. That guy pop. I got touching more borders now, so I'm a little bit more in a dangerous position. But keep feeding God emoji. Help me in Brazil. Oh no. I think I got there too late. Brazil is over here, right? I need to learn South America still. Once I pretty much have North American states and Europe countries locked down in my memory, then I will ooh, look at that guy. He full sent his points probably into Kamikaze, maybe? I'm not sure on that. Looks like I'm gathering up that land there. That's good, though, because I need a little bit more to work with. I would say keep feeding God Gecko. Gecko, where is Lesotho? Not a clue. I don't even know. Didn't even know that was a country. Is that in Europe? Is Lesotho in Europe? I don't remember that one. Give more points to God Gecko. I'm in a little bit of a tight situation here. Oh, I have a bot I can get. Why am I not getting him? Nope. Very wrong. Lesotho is not in Europe. No. And I mean, that's what I was... Yeah. When I I was asking if it was in Europe because I was learning Europe, and he was asking where it was. It's in South Africa. Okay, okay. But I was trying to remember, there is no Lesotho in Europe, and I was saying that, yeah, there isn't. I don't remember one in Europe, so it probably wasn't in Europe. But yeah, I don't know any. I mean, there's a few African countries I know, but I wouldn't be able to point them out on a map. I'm capped out on my points. I shouldn't be doing that. Team of the night. Gecko not paying attention. I'm giving more points off to God Gecko. They, other than EU, they're going to be able to basically carry this game here. We definitely want them to be able to carry this game. Or not EU, but... and he is already trying to do a cheeky cut off. Popcorn wants me to go after Kamikaze Water, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm in a bad position as it is. You go after Kamikaze Water. Where is Lebanon? Okay. Lebanon, I want to say Lebanon is in the Middle East. I feel like it's in the Middle East. You know, somewhere north of, I mean, obviously that'd be the Middle East, but, you know, north of Africa, like of Egypt and stuff. But I don't actually know that. God Gecko is getting onto the back lines on blue team there. I'm losing viewers because I'm doing a terrible job. I'm sorry, guys. I appreciate all of you guys who are still here with me. I'm just not as energetic as I usually am. But that's okay. We're having fun together. It's not about how many, you know. I mean, if it was just me, I'd probably end the stream. But doing a terrible job, that could be it too. I'm not feeding enough points off to anybody or attacking anybody really, and I keep losing. I keep capping out my points. I'm pretty sure it's just randomness, and yeah, that'll happen. You know, there's going to be ups and downs either way. OG Viller is moving up into EU, which is kind of good for us right now. If you can remove EU so that us geckos can get more space on the land. That's why we'll keep feeding God Gecko. Anytime you have red interest, if you're not in a worrisome place like Spacers is right now, Spacers is getting hit hard and heavy with Viller. I don't have the points to save you, Spacers. I'm just going to keep feeding God Gecko and hope that they're able to move around the map. They are going after Kamikaze Water now. Every game I get cheated, I swear. No, that guy definitely came right after you. I think it was just the points entirely, though. Although there is this guy right here. He was a little bit weaker than you are. Than you were before he started attacking you, but keep feeding God Gecko. EU is doing a good job of taking care of OG Viller, and OG Viller is keeping him at bay to the point where God Gecko is going to be able to get the upper hand here, and he is already moving in now, so don't be shy on giving your points off to God Gecko. Be able to finish off the game here. Is this water? That is water. I'm going to start hitting Popcorn here. He might full send me. Oh, it doesn't matter. God Gecko took him out in the first place. Sweet sauce. I'm going to do some damage to water as well. Just to gain a few more points of land. And hopefully get completely blocked off here. Okay, now I'm in the prime position to just be feeding God Gecko, at least for now. It does seem like OG Viller is getting around and up into the weaker ranks in the back there, so that's not good. Ra did full send into God Gecko. Hopefully OG doesn't notice. OG noticed. Oh no, that's a big bummer. Old Ra did so much damage there. That really sets things back, unfortunately. Viller takes first place. Keep feeding God Gecko. They are our best chance. Is it good to let every Is it good to let everyone but Enzo die? I don't think that that makes a difference. I mean, it's a risky move there. If you're talking about letting him take over EU, I think that's a risky move. If he is able to get too far ahead there, then it could be troublesome. Keep feeding God Gecko. Got all surrounding sides on EU here. I think that we're going to get this game. Looking pretty promising for us. Does unfortunately look like a bunch of geckos are going to get wiped out, but all that's really doing is providing a little bit more land for God Gecko to be able to... Also, I'm going to start calling you a Minecraft guy now that I know for 100% sure that's you. Yes, yes, we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. This game is definitely ours. It's not you? Are you sure? Is that actually Enzo? Dang. Enzo is just freaking killing it. And then Enzo... Correct, this is one of the few times you do want a full send. Viller full sent into Enzo, I guess. Oh, your smiley face, Gecko. Okay, okay. They full sent into Enzo, and then Enzo, that was the best time to full send somebody. It just guarantees you the win at the point. Quickly and as fast as possible. That's another 136 points per... we've only won 3 games on teams tonight, and Enzo has been the leader on all of them. Well, congratulations, Enzo. You're really knocking it out of the park once again. Let me grab that replay. Oop, got that in there, and that is an Enzo 3. My goodness. Enzo 3. Sweet sauce, sweet sauce. And then I will add my points in as well, 136. Oop, there it is. You should do a dual clan stream with Enzo. Would you be interested in doing that, Enzo? I would be interested in doing that. Especially for how much help you give our community. Boy, I would actually really love to do that with you if you'd be interested in doing that. We already are, says Minecraft Guy. But it's not exactly the same because we're not switching back and forth tags like we do on our dual clan streams. So this next contest that's coming up here is a free-for-all contest. Let's go ahead and mix in our second official free-for-all game, even though there's only 8 people in right now. That gives you guys more of chances to win. So let's go ahead and switch on over into lobby 2 by going into the game menu, the settings, and then changing lobby into lobby 2. What is the current song called? Let me check. I don't know if this one I have the name saved. No, it just says my name on it. I'll have to ask my buddy what the name of the song is, who made it. I mentioned earlier a buddy of mine named Larry. He's actually the one who made this and 2 other songs that are in here. So yeah. Make sure you guys are in lobby 2. If you guys want to be a part of the free-for-all game, the official free-for-all game for the Discord. Minecraft Guy already won the first one. We'll see who wins this second one. I'm going to give the delay like I always do. We'll wait for another 20 seconds. So I won't even tease you by looking at the lobby. We're going to wait 20 seconds just in case anybody's having an issue getting into lobby 2. You don't know how, or you're not ready at this very second. We'll give you a little extra buffer time. But we will be doing the official free-for-all game. But I'm glad that you like the song spacers. You're not the only person to say that. The guy and Minecraft Guy has also talked about liking this music made by Larry. I wonder if he's made any more music. He used to make music, but like these were only like the 3 full songs that he had that weren't like covers or something. And he let me use them for the YouTube channel. Nobody said anything about not being ready, so let's go ahead and jump on into the lobby, and we'll wait for whatever real world free-for-all game pops up next. Not any of the ones that are currently in the lobby, just so that we don't get anybody left behind. So if that's 2 of you guys in Africa, we are going to wait for the next real-world free-for-all game, which will not be the island. That would be really interesting to do because of how tight the island are. But the reason I go for the real world maps is because that's what most people like on these particular things. So these little island games, it could be a fun one-off free-for-all that we could do. But not this time. Like, we're going to wait and join into another free-for-all game. Islands is your favorite? I personally don't like the islands because the boat mechanics, they are way better than they used to be, but they are kind of a pain. I'm not a big fan of the islands, but it is an interesting landscape to play on, as well as oh, there we go. So we're not going to do the Australia because it's going to pop in 3 seconds here. So we will be doing North America for the official free-for-all game. A long time ago, there are several maps that are no longer in the game. There was a time when there was a map which was just a series of islands that were all really tiny and spread far and wide throughout the map. That was a really interesting game, but boy, it was so difficult. Because if you wanted to attack somebody across the side of the map, not only did it take forever for a boat to get anywhere, but you basically you were forced to jump from island to island, which was just a pain. In one of my older videos, I'd have to go find it to point it out, but in one of my older videos, I did make a video of that specific map way back when, 2 or 3 years ago. So as per usual now, I'm surrendering so that I am just watching over it, and it's all up to you guys to win on this. And as it stands, we have only 5 of you guys made it in here. No, 6 of you guys. Am I crazy? Oh, right. I'm looking at clan. Some of you guys may have different names that aren't Gecko, which is totally perfectly fine. And if you win under whatever clan name, in general, if you win one of these free-for-all games, I will put any PG, name that you want into the leaderboard. So if you won this with a Gecko tag, but you want to represent your own clan or another clan on the leaderboard, you totally can. You just have to let me know what you want your name to be, or if it's wrong, tell me to change it. Which reminds me, Minecraft guy told me about in the leaderboard it says Zero Winter, which is, I'd have to look back and see what it is, but I need to correct their name on it. It's not the correct name. What was it? I have them saved as Titan Winter, but their name is Zero Winter. Boy, Egg is already looking bold off onto the map there, but he's not even actually in first place, although he is in third. El Slapador and Minecraft Guy competing for first place right now, pretty neck and neck, although Minecraft Guy got a big boost, a few thousand pixels over El Slapador to start. A good stretch across the map, especially since there was only 6 or 7 of you guys in the game. Gives you guys lots of space to grow and get nice, big, and tonk early on. Somebody's got a good strategy down here. Billy Bob Joe, that is a really good strategy. It can, in normal free-for-all games and team games, be a disadvantage if you're touching too many borders, but similarly to a 1v1 game, getting a good long stretch and kind of blocking off land there, that is a really good tactic to kind of secure your own bots and being able to get back to them at your own leisure. So good tactic there. Egg taking on first place. El Slapador, if I'm not mistaken, is in pretty much the exact same spot he was last time. And Aelorus in the middle. Now, is this a bot? That's got to be a bot. Yeah. Couple more bots up there. But not for long. As Aelorus and El Slapador wipe them out. Also, here comes Axe a Person. Swooping on through on the islands on the north. Grabbing what they can. And I don't know if Axe attacked Ailerus, but I saw Ailerus. Yep, there's definitely a little bit of a back and forth going on there. Billy Bob Joe taking first place right now with his tactic of being able to cut off everybody. And he's in a nice little tucked corner away. He's only touching 2 borders. Oh, Ailerus must have spent too many points on the back and forth with Axe A person. Because Minecraft Guy seized the moment. Didn't look like that was a full send loss. It looks like Minecraft Guy was just quite aggressive, if I'm not mistaken. Minecraft Guy taking that first lead place. Now remember last time, guys, just a little warning to watch out for crafty Minecraft Guy. What he did last time. If you weren't here, I know that most of you guys were, but if you weren't, he got an epic last second win. Gotta watch out for those creepy, crawly tactics, eh? Egg is coming on to his full hard cap point. Pretty close, just a couple % away. It's definitely at that point of the game where it gets hard to decide whether you want to attack anybody or not. Manhua Post, welcome in, bro. How do I join? What you'll want to do is either in a web browser, open up Territorial.io, as it is spelt in the title of the stream, Territorial.io, or you can download it on your smartphone or tablet through either the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store by searching for Territorial. And when you get into the game, you'll see in the center of the screen, it'll say player and some random number if it's your first time playing, assuming. You can change that to virtually anything you want. If you want to play with our clan, you just got to put the square brackets, and not the round ones or the squiggly ones, but the square brackets, and have gecko in between. Doesn't matter whether it's capital, like Minecraft Guy here, or lowercase, like Egg has, or something in between. It's just got to say gecko. But you don't have to play with us if you don't want to. You don't have to play with our clan. Right now we're doing a free-for-all game, which I do twice per stream, and it ends up in our leaderboards on our Discord. How do you get to the percentage to appear in the game? I'm playing on a client called FX Client. You can if you're playing on your computer. This only works on your computer. As far as I know, this doesn't work with a tablet or smartphone or whatever. But if you do a search on Google for FX, that's Frank X-ray. Sorry, I had to think about my phonetics there for a second. FX Client. It should be the first link that isn't an ad. In case you have ads, don't just click the first link. There goes Egg, unfortunately. Billy Bob Joe and Minecraft Guy reaping the biggest rewards of that. El Slapador getting a little bit of that land, but not too much there. Minecraft Guy's in a pretty heavy lead right now. With the FX Client, it shows various little things, like on the top right corner, it adds like max troops, so you can see what your maximum cap will be. The percentages that it has on players is to show how dense they are on their points. So like El Slapador, you can see his points aren't going up right now because he's fully capped out. And so that's a good way to tell how strong somebody is without having to try to do the math. If you don't know the math, your soft limit is what it's called, is when you have 100 times whatever your pixels are. So like, Minecraft Guy, if you add 2 zeros to the end of that number, what would that be? 19? No, that's not right. Oh, well, yeah, it'd be 19 million would be a soft cap. And then your hard cap is 150 times however many pixels you have. So whatever 150 times that is. There's also a few other things, like being able to make it so that bots have more unique names or whatever. It's pretty cool. I'd check it out. It definitely, it's not like a complete game changer, but it definitely adds to your ability to play the game. How do I join the lobby when it's done? When this game is over, we will pop up into a multiplayer game, and you are welcome to jump in with us. I'll make sure to walk you through it. We probably have a couple more minutes in this game here. Although Billy Bob Joe did do a full send into Minecraft Guy. And boy, that puts El Slapador in the lead. Now, this is going to be a battle of the wits right now. El Slapador does have a good lead of about 35,000 pixels, which, yep, never mind. Minecraft guy, he saw the tea leaves, the writing on the wall, whatever the phrase you want to use is. He wasn't going to wait around to do the little back and forth. I have seen those back and forths turn around, but it is pretty intense. This is my player name, Avo. I hope I'm saying that right. Gecko, that's perfect. And El Slapador. Now, if I'm not mistaken, El Slapador, let me look on the list here. Oh, you haven't won. We still don't have a single player yet who has achieved 2 wins on our official free-for-all games on our streams. But El Slapador, you did win the second one and the last official free-for-all game of our stream here. So congratulations on that. For Manhua, just popping in there, just wanted to let you know, if I didn't already say it, we do 2 free-for-all games per stream, and they are put into a leaderboard, which I have on the the Discord right here. And I have them ranked out for Tuesday stream, Thursday stream, and Saturday stream. I was supposed to stream last night, but I didn't, so this is going to count on Tuesday stream for anybody who wants to know on that. X-Person continued to try to kill me after we were both islands. Let me grab that replay here real quickly so I can turn that into a YouTube short later. And Manha, I will walk you through in a second how to join into a game with us. Let me just get this saved real quickly. Save as. We have 5 minutes until the next contest pops up, so this is going to work out great. El Slapador. Oofa. Sweet. Good job there, El Slapador. Congratulations, making it onto the leaderboard. No double winners. Not only has nobody won 2 free-for-alls in the same stream, but nobody has won 2 free-for-alls in the time that we've been doing this. But we got it. We got it. All right. So, for anybody, Manhua, this won't apply to you because you just launched into the game for the first time. But for all of us, when we do our free-for-alls, we jumped into Lobby 2. Don't forget, like I do sometimes, to switch yourself from Lobby 2 back over to Lobby 1. For anyone interested, you can go to Game Menu, Settings, and then there is a Lobby section. It should, by default, be on Lobby 1. But you want to make sure that you switch back to Lobby 1 before we play any games here. Now, Manhua, you can see mine looks a little bit different because it says FX Client at the top instead of Territorial, but it's otherwise pretty much exactly the same. We just need to click on Multiplayer, and right now you'll see on the right side of the screen says next contest is in 2 minutes and 53 seconds. We're going to wait for that game to pop up. But assuming that you haven't played this game before, let me give you a few pointers real quickly. I'll even demonstrate it just by simply going into a game here. I'm not actually going to play this game, guys. I'm just going to jump right out in a minute. I just want to give Manhua a little tutorial on what to look for. So when you're entering into a game, you get to choose where you want to go. You can see there's some players going right here. You want to kind of go for a little bit more of an open spot. You don't want to be too clustered with other players because that can limit your growth to get you started. So for example, I'll just plop my guy down right here. And of course, somebody's spawning right next to me. That's okay. And then at the bottom of the screen, you'll see you have a little attack bar. It's got various percentages, all the way from 1 at the bottom up to 100 at the top. It's always good to start your opening attacks at around 30, 40%, somewhere in there. It can be debatable on what the best start is. At the very top of the screen, you'll have a balance. That is going to be your overall power. And then in the top right corner, you have your interest. And your interest is what's going to make you the most powerful the most quickly. Now, I'm going to drop out because I don't want to miss the contest accidentally. But at the very top of the screen where you could see your balance, there's 2 little bars that pop upwards. They tick upwards. There's 10 ticks per cycle. And each tick that happens, you're given more points based on how big. I play it sometimes, but I ain't that good. Kind of bad. Well, hopefully these tips will help you out a little bit in case you don't know. Or if you want me to stop, you just tell me to stop and I'll shut my trap. There's 10 ticks per cycle. Whenever you're doing an attack, you would, especially in the beginning, ideally you want your attack to end right before the end of the cycle so that you get the most points possible. The interest starts off at 7% at the very beginning of the game and drastically drops down to 1% over the first 107 seconds, or minute and 47 seconds of the game. And those are basically just some little tips I can give you right now. I've been working on making a tutorial. You can kind of see a little script I've been working on here for making a tutorial video. We have 30 seconds until this contest pops, so make sure you guys are geared up and ready for that. Minecraft guy says, full send Billy Bob Joe. I thought we only full send Kex. Just kidding. Yeah, it happens. Guess Billy Bob just didn't want you to be the first person to win 2 free-for-alls. That's a good point. It was a strategic loss. And Manhua, in case you don't know, the contest games, the reason that we're aiming for those, there are more people in them, but whoever wins gets double the points. Water's in the contest? Yes, they are. I'm sorry, I've been forgetting to say, I'm going to go west side of the map. I see you guys pooling up on the north. You guys stay there. I'm going to move up to the north with you, maybe. Where are you guys? You guys kind of go wherever you feel on the north, the west, somewhere in there, and I will kind of choose a last second location to move to. Not the wisest of me to do it that way, but that works. So, Manwa, just so you know my personal preference on my opening attack, I do one attack of 30% at the first cycle. On the second cycle, I go for a 40% attack. And then on the third cycle, I go for a 50% attack. Now, I switch this up all the time. I never do it exactly the same. But that's just kind of my go-to rule. But there, like I said earlier, it's very debatable on what the best opening is. If you do a search at some point on, you know, just on the internet for the Territorial wiki, and you look at the attack section, there's really good information in there about how the game works and the mechanics work. And there's also a little section that shows what Green Biscuit does. Can I attack this guy? I can. Sweet. Give me that squeeze. Green Biscuit is one of the best players in the game, and there's a little opening session of the way that he does his opening attacks. That's also a good way to get started on trying to figure out a good primary start. How strong is this guy? Not very strong. I'm gonna let that bot go after him for a little bit. That bot's doing damage. I'll take a bite out of him. And Water's on our team too, so that's great. We don't have to worry about taking them out. Water Clan is one of our buddy clans. We don't have any alliances or wars with other clans, but we did a dual clan stream with them once, and it's cool to see them around. Boy, we got Sunshine Gecko. Must be another Enzo up in the north right now. If that is Enzo, we're probably going to want to be feeding him. Just so you know, Manhua, feeding is by that I mean giving him points. You can click on a teammate, and there's a little money bag there, and it will give whatever your attack is and points to that player. We have hit 2 minutes on the game now, and I'm at the red percentage. I'm going to go ahead and try to do some damage to CH Juro here. About Ailurus. My game just broke, says Billy Bob Joe. I'm a bot right now. Ah, bummer. We'll catch you in another one. I did say I was going to be streaming for a little bit longer than I normally do. Normally I would end my streams in about 10 minutes here. We're going to go for at least another half an hour. We'll get through these contest games. Maybe we'll play one little bonus game at the end. Maybe we'll get another thumbnail. Like if you saw the thumbnail when you clicked on this video, we'll make another thumbnail like that at the end of the stream. Bro, I'm not focused, says Minecraft guy. You're telling me. I've been making those mistakes all day. Boy, if that is Enzo, they're going to have to do a little bit of reaching to be able to get out. Now, I am landlocked. Manwa, this is a good time. If you're ever... donate corner. See, you got it. You got it. You know what's going on. Are you saying to Ava, sorry. I got some points for you, man. I don't know if it's going to be enough to save you. The guy to your north has 4 times as many points. The guy to your south has 3 times as many points. I do apologize, but I think that I can't save you, man. That's unfortunate. Sorry, bro. Jiraiya is able to confirm that Sunshine Gecko is Gecko. We'll catch you in another one, Manwa. Hopefully you get a little bit closer to where we're at, and we can keep you a little bit more protected. If you're too far away from the team, then it does... Sometimes it is a good benefit to be far away from the team, but it can definitely put you at a disadvantage there. Just defending's probably best, right? So, point-wise, yes, it takes them more points to attack you than it takes you to defend yourself. So, in a way, it is best, but if somebody's way stronger than you and they keep beating you down, at a certain point, what I'll commonly do when somebody... You know, if I'm at threat of getting eliminated, like right now I have Titan Turtle actually moving in on me, who's getting into our back ranks right now. You may see this in a moment. What I'll usually end up doing, if it looks like he's going to wipe me out, then I will end up full sending my points off to somebody like Enzo. And full sending, in case you don't know, is just all of your points. So there's a full sending attack and a full sending donate. Full sending attack, of course, would be to attack another player. Full sending donate would be to, of course, send all of your points over to somebody. But it does completely wreck your economy. And I am pretty close to getting eliminated here. So I'm going to do just that right now. And full send all of my points over into Sunshine. Because there'd be no way I'd be able to survive against whoever this is. They're way too powerful for me. OG Cold. And so, by full sending my points over to Sunshine, or Enzo as we're calling him, it gives them the ability to use those points rather than letting OG Cold burn through me. Now, granted, if I stayed there and didn't let anything happen, or if I didn't send my points anywhere, it would have taken OG Cold more points to eliminate me. But, you know, if he has 6 million points and I have 200,000, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be a small blip on there. Now, it does look like Enzo, being the legend that he is, has managed to squeeze and crawl all the way through and has done some pretty considerable damage to White Team. Once again, leading us the way. So, now I do see that we have Sarton and... I was about to say Gobble, but Gobble's not with us. I will play next, says Manwalk. Cool. Yeah, we got another... We're going to play at least 2 more contest games here tonight before I end my stream. So we do still have Sartwan. Just so you know, you're fully capped out on your points. I do know that you have Turtle right next to you. There you go. You do an attack. When you're full capped on your points, you definitely want to either be attacking somebody or sending your points off to somebody, some of your points to help, so that you can keep generating points. So, Egg, you're capped off right now, even if you send off a small amount. I would do that. And Enzo the Legend is just undeterred by White Team with just a complete massive lead. What's that? 30... 40,000, 50,000, almost 60,000 more pixels than OG Cold in second place. And now as he goes on taking out OG Cold, it just gets worse and worse. So Enzo is definitely... Correct me if I'm wrong. Out of every game we've won tonight, Enzo's the leader. I'm going to have to just change my whole channel to Gaming with Enzo. Well, congratulations, Enzo. You got another one on us here. And this is another 169 points for our team here. Thank you, Enzo, and everybody who was able to do the awesome teamwork there. I will go ahead and grab that replay. Save that for a good short. Some of you guys may notice, too, with the shorts, I only have about 2 coming out every day, and that's kind of by design because... they get a little bit tedious to make. I'm getting faster and faster at making them, but it still takes 15-20 minutes, and I have like 40 to make right now. So there's going to be quite a lag of delay. I will hopefully start sprinkling them in somewhere. We're 13th place right now. Oh my goodness. I just want to make sure I save this. Sorry for my delay here. We have a few more minutes till the next contest game anyways. Enzo 4. Enzo 4 win. My goodness, my goodness. And then don't forget to add your points in the Discord. Manhwa, if you want, if you have a Discord, if you use Discord at all, I'm going to go ahead and throw a link for our Discord into the chat. You are more than welcome to come hang out with us, and that's a good place to learn too if you want to play some Territorial with folks. And we usually have at least Minecraft guy, if not a few other people hanging out in there. If you ever have any questions or need any help, want some tips or some training. Tokyo, welcome in, bro. Glad to have you back here with us. Tokyo is always a pleasure to have with us. And we have Enzo too. All the creators are coming together. I will not confirm or deny anything, but someone may have won 5 contests in a row. Now, I think we've only won 4 contests on stream here, so if you won 5 contests in a row, I think that you won another one. Nobody in the Discord. There's a link for the Discord there, Manhwa, in case you want to come join us. You can quit the game here. I'm going to go ahead and, speaking of the Discord, go in there and add our win, or my win anyways. That's the wrong tab. There we go. Add win 169. Nice. Nice. Didn't Enzo win one with OG as well? That is a good point. That is a good point. On this stream, exactly. Enzo won one with OG before he jumped in and joined us. So Enzo may or may not have won 5 contests in a row. Well, you really need to... Do you play the 1v1s, Enzo? You should. I guess it won't come up as Enzo. Probably not. No, you don't play the 1v1s. Man, if you're killing it that good on the contest games, you should try 1v1 games, man. It is a bit more tedious, I would think. I don't know exactly your tactics. You know, I'm focused so much on the entire team and what I'm doing in the games and everything else too that I don't quite keep track of, you know, what other players do in the game there, but it definitely can be pretty tedious to keep on top of the micro game. Being able to successfully and accurately take out bots at the same time. Just another 3 more minutes until we get into the next contest here. And just a reminder, after this contest, we'll play the following contest at 15 minutes after the hour. And then I'm probably going to go... we'll do the thumbnail for the next live stream, which will be tomorrow, by the way. Hopefully I'll be a little bit more energetic tomorrow. I'm in a good mood right now, but I'm just not as like, yeah, guys, how's it going? As I usually am, I think. A little bit of a draw. Spacers, why were you beefing with Enzo? I wasn't. Just the guy. Oh, the guy's beefing with Enzo? What's the beef about? Display win counter. I don't have any wins. Probably for 1v1. I don't know, though. I was just thinking, what are all the settings? I don't look at them a lot. I looked at them when I first got in here, but never again. Hovering tooltip. Displays map, territory, info, consistent. A mouse hover. I do like that. Realistic bot names. I'm going to turn that off because some of the bot names are actually, like, it just pulls them from the game. So sometimes it pulls up, like, bad names. The guy has beef with spacers. Oh, what do you guys have beef over? By the way, where is the guy? I haven't seen him on the last few streams. He actually has a hard time joining our streams because of his real life schedule and when I stream, which is actually one reason why I said this earlier, but for anybody who doesn't know, tomorrow I'm going to stream my normal Thursday game as normal as for the last couple months now even. Our streams have been on Tuesdays and Thursdays after work, but starting next week, not this week, starting next week, I'm going to start streaming instead of on Thursday nights, on Friday nights. So I can stream a little bit later so that hopefully the guy can come hang out with us. And it'll also just allow more people in general to come hang out with us. Here we have a 6-team North America contest popping off here. So nice that we're not having a 2-team game, in my opinion. I think that the guy is most likely to join us either at the very butt end of our streams on the evenings, or sometimes he's able to join us on Saturdays. But I think he also has work or school on Saturday or something. I don't think he told me what he is busy with, but he's busy with whatever. And if I remember correctly, he's on the East Coast time zone. I think he's in Canada, but I can't remember. There's a lot of you guys to be able to remember everything. How you doing, Tokyo? How's your channel going? I've still never been able to join in on one of your streams. I have honestly forgotten a little bit to keep remembering to check, but I need to come join one of your streams. It's growing super slow. You have more subscribers than I do, don't you? I think you're at like 900 or something, aren't you? Or maybe over 1,000. We need to win this contest for my calendar. Oh my gosh, I didn't tell you guys where I was going to go again. I see you guys moving up into the north. I'm also going to go up into the north. I'll probably take a little bit more of the Pacific Northwest area. I guess that's technically in Canada. Minecraft guy, you missed it. Oh no! How could you do this? 1,780 subscribers. Boy, that's awesome. No, you're definitely, not like I'm some big expert, on YouTube channels or anything. I have less than half the subscribers that you have, but there's definitely going to be slow spurts. You just got to keep trucking along with what you enjoy doing and having fun doing, and just be consistent, and things will pop off eventually. At least that's my opinion. That's one of my drives to keep going when things go a little bit slower. Because I know a lot of my favorite YouTubers that I've watched over the years, sometimes they have really slow growths, but then something happens, they get into the right game or they get into the right scene, and then before you know it, they're famous. I mean, I don't think I'll ever be famous like they are, but there's Tokyo with us right there. I mean, he's not with us. He's on White Team, unfortunately. But he is here with us. Or at least I assume that's you. Got the classic icons. And the Tokyo. Yes, we can. Oh, I thought you gave a handshake. I thought you were asking for the friendship there. I'd absolutely give that to you. Yeah, I'm pretty much accustomed to seeing that. I was watching one of Biff's videos earlier today, and he was like, I don't know who this Christmas tree Eiffel Tower guy is, but he's killing it, or something like that. And so I had to comment in there. I was like, that's Tokyo, bro. You better know. You better know who Tokyo is. Billy Bob Joe in the center. Gecko Winter, welcome in, bro. Up in the north there. Avo getting eliminated again already. That guy, in fairness to you, Avo, that guy was definitely really hounding on you. I gave you a good chunk of points there to keep you alive. I don't want you to die so quickly again. Hopefully we can keep you until the end. This guy is doing some damage to you. Don't be afraid to do a little bit of damage back. I'm watching you. Hopefully I can give you some points. One of the things is if you're too small, then people will take advantage of you. That's probably why that guy attacked you, even though you had more points than he did. If I would really recommend going after Turtle right now. There you go. I got some points for you. Don't go too hard on him, because he's got his points back up. But CJ's crew, welcome in, bro. I just remembered, too, CJ... I apologized earlier today to Coldstride for saying that I would be streaming yesterday and then canceling, but I now realize it wasn't Coldstride who asked me, it was you. I apologize, CJ, for telling you yesterday I was going to stream, and then I felt sick in the evening, and so I canceled. So, really sorry about I want to be a man of my word, you know? Anything I say I'm going to do, I want to do it. To the best of my ability. And I let you down. Definitely go after this bot here. Kind of snake around Tokyo best I can. Got Axe Namai, sorry. Oh, a little bit of free land to get there. Oh, and then Keck full sending into BBBB. Me and CJ get that bulk of land there. That's awesome. Oh, I'm going to... Unfortunately, Namai full sent their points into somebody. I accidentally left says Spacers. Oh no, didn't your game crash on the last game? Was that you? Or maybe... No, I think that was Billy Bob. Oh, I can't get that land, but CJ can. Let's see where things are going. I haven't been doing the best poking around here. So El Supremo off to the east is doing all right. I'm guessing that this is Enzo again. You know, we had Sunshine Gecko, and now we have Goodnight Moon Gecko. Way off over onto the east there. Not looking in the best situation right here. I'm going to start feeding Enzo. Although Enzo is hidden by Sparrow Lord Corgi, so this might be the time to not feed Enzo. Enzo is fully capped out on their points. There's not a lot they can do. They're sending off a boat somewhere. So El Supremo, just as I switched over there, it does look like he full sent. So I kind of gave him 100,000 points for nothing. Kind of carried on his full send a little bit further there. Things are looking real bad for us, guys. I'm not going to be attacking Tokyo at all, so I'm going to give points to CJ's almost fully capped. Winter's almost fully capped. Ava's almost fully capped. I'm almost fully capped. Yeah, we're looking pretty bad right now. I'm going to give... Oh, we have NX Saint down in the south with 200,000 points. Boy, with Canada right there. You have this guy with 100,000 points on you as well. I don't know what to do, guys. I think that we're kind of boned. First game, Enzo doesn't carry. It's not only is it the... Oh, never mind. I'll take back whatever nonsense I was about to say. Yep. This is the first game where Enzo wasn't able to carry. So far, we've seen games where he's in this exact position and he turns it around and still comes out on top. I'm capped out on my points. I'm not doing anything with them, which is bad. Give some points to CJ. CJ is sending little ships off to kind of stockpile points. I got points for NX Saint. That does kind of cap you off there. I don't think there's much I can do. The only thing I can really think about doing is... Oh, we lost a Gecko there. And Forest is coming after me here. It looks like Tokyo's trying to protect me. Can I hit this guy right now? I know this is going to make it harder for you to protect me, but at least get a little bit more land in the meantime. Oh, that guy just like basically full sent me. We'll just take him back over. Let Tokyo block me off. I could survive. And unfortunately, none of us otherwise are going to, except for maybe Enzo. And NX Saint is still on the south here. Godhand is right up on his border, though, and Godhand is pretty powerful. NX Saint is looking like a little snack there. Oh boy, this guy's full sent his points in. Chicago Empire is getting the win there, the W. Got any points you can take, NX Saint, but I think I'm capping you off. And I got some points for Enzo. I'd give points to Tokyo if I could, but I can't. I'm alive. Look at the top. Let me make sure to switch over to my clan here. You're still alive right there. I got some points for you to keep you alive, but it's not going to be enough. Any one of these guys could wipe you out in one hit right now. Winter might take two, but probably one. Everybody's getting big enough. Player 135, I mean, he would be the best one to carry us right now, but even he's capped and just sitting there right now. It's not looking great. Red Vision, I guess, is the person to feed so that they can take over the game. If you're not in the game, look at the memes channel on Discord. There's some shenanigans going on the memes channel on Discord. Oh, you're cooked. You got kicked off the top 10. I see Spacer saying that to Pizza. They're not here in this game. Now, that's a question I want to know. You know, Pizza is still a pretty active member in our community. We haven't seen Pizza a whole lot. They pop in from time to time, but they must be really busy lately. Oh dear. I'm in no good position. Enzo is still holding on there. I don't know exactly what Enzo's doing. I'm assuming Enzo is doing one of his master plan ideas where he's basically jumping from island to island. And this is how he does it, is he gets all these little tiny islands all over the place. He's able to stay alive somehow in the game. This guy, you know, if I was Sparrow Lord, I probably wouldn't have let Enzo stay alive right there. But I'm going to keep feeding Enzo. Maybe Enzo will turn this game around one more time. So I have a question about the early game. How often and how far your bar should be for your attacks? When you say how far, I'm assuming at the very bottom of the screen, you're talking about how far like this. And I usually start my attacks at 25 to 30%. And again, at the very top, there's like the bars that are ticking up. That's a cycle. I try to end my attack at the very end of the cycle. And I usually start off with a 30% attack. About there, and then a 40% attack about there, and then a 50% attack about there. I'll do that a couple times until the land starts to get tight, and then I'll drop down to about 10%, and I'll just attack multiple times in a row. Whenever you do an attack, like Tokyo, I'm just going to do an attack on you right now just so I can demonstrate this. You'll see right beneath my balance here when I do an attack on Tokyo here. It only flashed for a second because it was barely anything, but it basically showed what my attack was. When you're on an attack, it will take time for that attack to finish up. When you're at the point where land is kind of getting closed off and I start to do repeated attacks at 10%, I'll basically try to attack at the very end of the attack so that I am continuously attacking. Because I did 20, 20, 30, 40 and it didn't work. Now, definitely, it's a little bit of an art. You know, there's definitely tactics on a slow growth method so that you can build up your points. There, you could do a fast growth, which will leave you with little points but allow you to get more land. And then I usually try to aim for more of a balanced situation where I'm trying to expand early on in the game, but I'm also trying to save my points so that I can make sure I remember to feed Enzo here. Feed him twice since I'm in red interest. NX Saint's still alive too. There's a little bit of a balance to it. I would say on... Gonna pull it up here real quickly. Territorial wiki. Actually isn't where I want to be. Nope, that's not where I want to be. Where's I go with this before? Yeah, it should just be this one. Yeah, it's right here. Attacks. Oh, Red Vision got eliminated there. OG Dur. Attacks. I thought it was under attacks. Biscuit opening. So here is on the official Territorial wiki. Green Biscuit's one of the best players. He explains how to best expand the start your territory. Here are his tips. 25% for the first cycle, which I was talking about with the bars going up at the top. 40% for the second cycle, 40 or 45% for the third cycle, and then do 45% 2 times for the fourth cycle. What he does technically is on the fourth cycle, he does a 45% attack at the very beginning and the very end of the fourth cycle, and that's quite a bit different than the way I do it. But he is one of the best players, so if you can kind of follow what he does, then that's a good way to do it. He has a short video. We have a few. Oh, actually, hold on. I don't want to jump too far into that right now. We have been. The game is over. We better jump on out of here so we can catch the contest that's coming up in 1 minute and 30 seconds. I know that I'm not doing the best at explaining things, but regardless of whether it's me explaining it or just from the experience of playing the game, watching other creators, like in the chat we have oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say that. Congratulations to Tokyo for getting that win there. I was a little bit distracted there. Tokyo is another good content creator. If you want to try to follow their YouTube page. Enzo is another one who's in here. You saw him in the chat a couple times probably. They're also good content creators. I recommend watching other people who are playing the game. You know, there's me, but I mostly do streaming. I haven't made any videos on Territorial in several years. Enzo makes videos. Tokyo, do you make videos? I know that you stream, but I don't know if you make videos. Corgi Circus is a very popular one. You can see they're the top clan right now. 30 seconds until that contest pops, so be ready to join us up. Oh, yeah, and so it was between NS Saint and Enzo. Oh, no, NS Saint got eliminated, didn't he? Either way, Enzo was able to still secure us some points there, so thanks so much for being there. Over 3,000 videos, says Tokyo. All right. So, yeah, Tokyo's another good one. I'd try to see if you can find him on there, or if you go into our Discord, I'm sure that he has a link in our Discord on the self-promotion tab. Don't encourage anyone to join Corgi. Now, so here's the thing. Corgi is the big bad power. I kind of hope you don't go join Corgi because they're already too big and powerful enough. But if you could do another one, I can join. Yeah, I got you. Let me get that in here. We'll have to do that in a second. I need to choose my starting location. I see you guys going off over into the northeast here. I'm going to join you guys. I'll probably even push myself up against the wall a little bit here. Uh-oh. I'm right next to CJ. That's all right. We can kind of go separate ways here. Once I get my start going here, then I will get that link into the chat. Or, assuming that you're playing with us right now, Manhua, whenever we're done with this game, I'll get another link in there. You can join. But I was going to say with the Corgi thing, in fairness to Corgi, you know, he does give good information on how to play the game. And not long ago, he did make a tutorial video himself. And it's pretty informative. It's kind of long. It's like 30 minutes long, so it covers a lot, but it is informative. That was way too big of an attack on a bot, 33%. Sample Grassy, welcome in, bro. I'm playing in a game and I'm winning. Nice. Okay, so you played off on a side game. Cool, cool. I'm glad to hear that you're winning. You'll have to be sure to share your first win with us in the Discord. I don't know if it'll be your first win, but you'll have to share your wins with us in the Discord. Now I'm losing. Isn't that the way it goes? It's definitely an art of a game. There's a little bit of a practice to it, a little bit of a learning curve. Oh boy. America here has been trying to get me to attack OG, and then full sent into Fox here, and OG isn't paying any attention at all because me and Fox get all that land there. That's epic. CJ saying that he needs some help. I'll have some money for you in a second here. I'm in a good position to basically feed you. I'm going to take a huge attack on OG here. That was actually way bigger of an attack than I wanted to do, but that's already done now. Okay, I can't help you right now, CJ. I meant to do like a 50% attack, but I guess I accidentally over-clicked and did like an 80%. So I'm just going to sit here for a minute and kind of hope that nobody pays attention to me. Yep, here comes in these guys. Oh boy. I accidentally boned myself there. I totally did not mean to do like an 80% attack. Oh, thank you so much for those points, NX Saint. That'll help me stay alive. Okay, cool. I'll be able to survive that now. Thank you, NX Saint. There's Tokyo again down in my south. We'll be sure to keep him alive if we have the dominating force this time around. I don't think I've said this once this entire stream. I should do this to be a good YouTuber. If you're enjoying this content and you're new here, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. Helps us spread out to a wider community. I should be saying that 3 or 4 times a stream at least, but I'm probably going to start going after PL here. Unfortunately, I'm going to go after PL, but PL was taking shots at me when I was weak. And I say unfortunately because PL is another cool clan that we're friendsy with. If you want after this game, I can play a game, you can spectate and give me advice maybe if you have time. I don't want to do that specifically, but what I could do for you that's similar that we can do, because I won't exactly have the time for it. After we're done with this contest game, I'm going to do one more little bonus thing to get that we can do as a community before we end off the stream. But what you can do, and I'll show you at the very end of this if you don't know, or I can just show you right now. There's an option for replay where you can copy this game basically, once it's over, of course. And oh, I didn't want to attack that guy. Okay, good. It didn't attack him. You can get a replay of a game, and then you can share that in our Discord, and anybody can view the replay. And so I could potentially take a look at it, or also anybody else in the Discord could take a look at it and give their advice as well. Definitely go after player 325 here now. Now, I haven't talked about feeding anybody. I do apologize. I've been so focused on staying alive. We're kind of trapped off in our own little corner here, and unfortunately we have OGE coming in with 4 million points, and I just missed red team popping there. So that's no good. We don't have Enzo to carry us this time. CJ's about to get eliminated, unfortunately, and there is no stopping OGE with 5 million points. Here he comes at me now. I just have to give you all my points, Minecraft guy and Billy Bob Joe, before I get eliminated here. I don't think it'll be enough for you guys to turn the game around. But don't anybody run away just yet if you want to be a part of the last thing that we're going to do on this stream. This is the last game that I'm going to play on this stream. But we're going to... you may have noticed the thumbnail on this was a cluster of a bunch of us players hanging out together. I want to do that again with anybody in the stream who might be interested in being in the next thumbnail of the next stream that we do here. I like Titan's name here. It looks like both smiley faces to me. I guess, never mind, that's dumb. Of course it's both smiley faces. One's just upside down. I was like, one of them's a sad face, but it doesn't look like it. That's really dumb of me. That was a pea-brain comment there. But yeah, Manhua, while I'm sitting here dead right now, let me get you that link again for our Discord. Get that in the chat there. And then you can join our Discord. And it's kind of a work in progress. We're going to add to it in the future, which does remind me that Minecraft Guy suggested putting another role for like teaching people or whatever. But we do have a territorial help area, which is just for normal chatting. And then there is also a forum page, which has... Stretch this out a little bit more. You can see there's a few different openings for beginner to advanced. Different little sections, openings that different people use. So there's a good set resources in there that people can help you out with to be able to improve your game. I'm definitely not like a super good player. I'm good enough when I play by myself. I can win some games, but I'm not a very good player. In the 1v1 games, I just can't even get past a ELL score of 50. Maybe 60 if I get lucky, but I can't even push into 100. And Tokyo is still alive. He's one of our buds. Billy Bob Joe, unfortunately, either disconnected or quit the game there. I want to wait for Tokyo, though. Oh, I guess the game's not quite over yet. It's going to be over in a second here. There it goes. So, Tokyo did survive the game. Billy Bob Joe did, even though he's a bot right now. I accidentally left. Bummer. But we won't grab the replay, because that is not another win for us. And then also, Manwa, just so you know, if you were a part of any games when you join the Discord here. If you were a part of any games that we won in, even if you died early on, you can add points to your rank. When you're in our Discord, you can do that by going into either Share Sweet Wins or Win Feed. And then you can type in /, which is the one under the question mark, add win. I've already added all the points that I've earned on this stream here. But if you were a part of a game that we got some points on, you can add those in there. And then that will affect your ranks, which I think I type in roles. Yeah. When I type in roles here, you'll see that we have like a ranking system for people who have earned points for our clan here to give you a little bit of recognition. And we can also do a search on the leaderboard here. And we can see Minecraft Guy as our heaviest grinder is in first place. I'm surprised I'm in second place right now. Namai is not far behind me. And then here's everybody else. And yep, Pizza got kicked off the top 10 there. So, as I was saying, that is the last game that we're going to play. But if you guys want to be a part of the next thumbnail and probably other future thumbnails that I'll utilize it in, I was the last person to die earlier. Cyclops, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, you're catching the end of my stream here, bud. I would like to stay up later and play more, but I do have work tomorrow. But just so you know, Cyclops, if you haven't heard already, I'm just going to stream like normal on tomorrow on Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or whenever I get off work. But starting next week, I'm going to move Thursday streams to Friday night streams so that I can stream a little bit longer. So if you're just joining us now because of your normal real life schedule, then hopefully on starting next week, Fridays will be a little bit more convenient for you. Sample Grass, I came in at the last match. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have told you when you first popped in there that you were in there. But it's not too late to be a part of the thumbnail thing if you want to be a part of that. So are you streaming tomorrow? Yes, I am streaming tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or whenever I get off of work. Sometimes work holds me later than 5. It hasn't lately, but it can. There's a slim chance they'll send me to like Seattle or something and I'd have to cancel, but most likely that won't happen. Especially as we get closer into winter, the weather gets bad and they're less likely to send me far away. Anyways, let's jump on into lobby 2 right now. So if you don't know how to do that when you're on the front screen here, you can go into the game menu, you go to your settings and then look for your lobby. And there's lobby 2. And I want everybody to be able to be a part of this. But basically what's going to happen is when you're in lobby 2 and we go into the multiplayer, I don't know what the proxied lobby is. Before we start this, I'm just going to find out. I was thinking I should just do this on a stream anyway. So while everybody gets into lobby 2 for the thumbnail, what is proxied lobby 1? Is it just a second version of lobby 1? Is it like an addition to lobby 1? Proxied lobby 1. So there's still... Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, there's obviously all these people in here. There's Union on the 6 team. That's the wrong button. Game menu, settings, lobby 1, back. I probably missed it by now. Yeah, I did miss it. There's the red team there, though. Yeah, I have no idea what's up with proxied lobby, what that even means, why it's there as an option, but we're going to go into lobby 2. And basically what's going to happen is we're going to pull up onto a real-world map. It's just going to be us, and I'm going to spawn somewhere in the middle of the map, and you guys are all going to try to spawn directly on me, as close as you can to me. And then when the game starts, I'll basically be using that as a way to make a thumbnail for future streams. So if anybody's not in lobby 2, let me know right now so that we can wait for you and include you. But I'm assuming that everybody's already made it into lobby 2 by going to game menu, settings, and under lobby, changing it to lobby 2. And unless anybody tells me in the next 10 seconds that we are not ready, then we'll jump into the next free-for-all game that pops up that's on a real-world game. So not this island. This will give time for people to... and also, last second, too, you can use anything you want. It doesn't matter whether you're, using the Gecko Clan tag or something else. Now, we're not doing that team game. We're waiting for a real-world free-for-all game to pop up. That's how we're going to do it. That way, all of our names will appear. And you can use whatever you want, as long as it's PG. I mean, if you use a bad name or something like that, I'm just going to edit it out. I've done that before. I'll do it again. But if you want to have your if Tokyo's with us, if Enzo's with us, who was it earlier? Beaver. If Beaver's still with us, you guys want to throw on your clan tags for that thumbnail? Totally do that now. Perfect time to do it. And we have Australia popping up. So that's where we're going to go for the thumbnail. And I'm basically going to be going dead center into the center of the map. And so you'll want to find me and just spawn as close to me as you can. And then we'll let the whole game run just for fun. But it's really going to be the first like 20 seconds or less that the thumbnail is going to be made out of. I almost won twice in a row. You had a pretty close shot there to getting 2 free-for-all games. You would have not only been the first person, if you did that, you would have not only been the first person to get 2 free-for-all wins for our leaderboard, but you also would have been the first person to do that on stream. MB, I don't know what MB means. So I'm spawning right in the center here. Not exactly the center, a little bit off to the east a little bit more. But yeah, you guys spawn as close to me as you can there. And the closer the better, just simply because then I can fit you all into the thumbnail that this will become. And I can do a little bit of zooming out. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to stay small so you guys can go ahead and grow. We'll see how it works. Oh, I see you there. And see, that's basically about where I'm going to get that screenshot from. I don't think there was anybody else who went far out, which is good. Oh, Billy Bob Joe said, sorry, my bad. Hopefully we didn't miss you. Nope, you're right there. Cool. Glad we got you in here. So we're going to let this game run. If anybody has any... Oh, that's cool. Jirai killed me. This is just going to run for funsies. You know, it doesn't matter who wins. This isn't an official free-for-all game or anything like that. I just want to be able to get that thumbnail, and I'll be able to display you guys on future streams in the future. But we'll let this game run out. While this game runs out, if anybody else has anything else they want to say, they want to bring up, let me know in the chat, and we'll cover it before we end the stream. I also want to let you guys know that this Saturday, we're not going to be doing a dual clan stream. I'm going to be trying something different. Billy Bob Joe, I am spreading propaganda posters throughout the Discord. We're not going to be doing a dual clan stream on Saturday, as we've been doing the last few Saturdays. I do still plan on doing those regularly on Saturdays moving forward into the future. Titan is holding a tournament as a New Year's celebration this Saturday, and I'm going to be commentating it. So that'll be a majority of my stream. But to make up for the fact that we won't be grinding any games, after their tournament is over, we're still going to stream for another couple hours and work together to grind some points for Gecko. Rock Clan. Just so you guys know. It's also really interesting, too, when we all spawn like this, the way that everybody kind of forms out of each other. Always kind of interesting. Billy Bob Joe, you're definitely getting a lot better at this game. I mean, you know, not like you were ever like bad at the game or anything like that, but I'm definitely seeing you pop off bigger and with crowns more frequently. So it's really cool to see your progression there. Guys, full send Billy Bob Joe. Minecraft guy still salty. Minecraft guy was so close to getting the second win in the free-for-all game, but Billy Bob Joe full sent Minecraft guy towards the end. When it was obvious that Billy Bob Joe wasn't going to win, he decided to full send into Minecraft guy rather than, I think it was El Slapador was the other guy who won. AX a person, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with them? What'd they do? That's Namai. Namai. Am I doing good? You are doing good, actually, Avo. I'm sorry I spaced out a little bit there. Avo, you are in a good position right now. You have kept up with everybody. Oh, it looks like you guys voted on a stalemate, which is also cool. I can also use this for a potential thumbnail, and I can see everybody's name here. So that's actually really good there. No. Manhwa, you did a good job expanding out over the bots there. You were able to keep your points relatively the same as the surrounding neighbors, which for you mostly is really just spacers and sample grassy. But no, you definitely did a good job there. Billy Bob Joe says bye. Yep, I will be leaving in a minute. Does if anybody wants to say anything before I pop out of here. I forgot Namai's name. And they were Axe a person in the game here, but they're also Eduardo in the chat, right? Goodbye, brother, says Spacers. See you later, bro. Cyclops says bye. See you later. Can't believe I got a large with Billy Bob trying to block me. See you later, everybody, says Sample Grassy. See you later. I'll be streaming tomorrow, so hopefully I'll see you guys there. Gecko, are you going to get passed in the leaderboard? Or you are going to get passed in the leaderboard by you? Are you going to catch on up here? I want to see it, bro. I say it all the time. This is my spotlight right here. I'm on the camera and everything. I want you guys to get in the spotlight for winning all of these free-for-all stream or free-for-all games and for the leaderboards in the Discord. I'm only really adding my points in the Discord to add to morale, because I'm not too worried about myself being on the leaderboard there. But if I'm earning the points with you guys, I might as well be adding them and boosting morale. And that's your objective? Well, I hope you do it. I might play another couple secretive games. Every now and again, I play a few games and I don't use my normal name. And I only do that so that, mostly so that other people don't target me if I'm by myself. In case they know who I am as the leader of the clan, basically. Technically, Minecraft guy appears as the leader of the clan in the actual game. But I also do it because sometimes you guys don't know that it's actually me. And if you ever catch me, I'll tell you, yep, you caught me, that's me. But if you think it's me and it's not, I'll let you know. I won't be lying. Check the memes on stream. I'm going to check it off camera first. I'm sure it's fine, but I just want to make sure since you're excited about it. Memes. Bull said Billy Bob Joe. That's a good one, bro. That's a good one. You threw that together real quick. That's good. That's good there. So now we got, a little while ago, we had a little bit of an inside joke with Titan for Full Send Kex, but now maybe we have our own inside joke with Billy Bob Joe. Let me grab this replay, because if I didn't, I would be devastated. Because I need that to be able to get the thumbnail. And I'm about to take off. If you guys have anything else you want to say to me before I end the stream, let me know now, or forever hold your peace. While I get this saved. And boy, if Enzo, if you're still here, thanks for playing with us, man, because you got us all of our wins, basically. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4. Sorry, 4 wins. El Slapador won the official free-for-all, the second one. Minecraft guy won the first one. And we got a thumbnail replay. Can you put the Discord in again? Yes, I absolutely can do that. I can do that right here. There you go. That should get you into our Discord there. Everyone like and subscribe. Thank you so much, Cyclops. I always forget to do that. I'm a terrible YouTuber. If you guys enjoyed this content, if you guys enjoyed this stream, if you're not already subscribed, I know that like 95% of you guys are. But if anybody hasn't yet subscribed, please do so. It really helps out the channel, helps us expand, get more members, have more funner games. Maybe one day be able to take on the big bad Corgi. Although I don't plan on, but I think that it'll be more likely that we don't get to the point, I mean, maybe someday, but we don't necessarily get to the point where we are individually as a clan able to take on Corgi. But maybe, I've heard about being able to you know, work with OG and Titan and PL, and, you know, we have a whole community take down Corgi during his stream. Don't let him win a single game kind of thing. You know, that could be fun. That could be fun. But for any of you who don't know, I know most of you guys know, I'm not giving any shade, any beef on Corgi there. They're only the big baddies, guys, because they're the biggest clan of them all. If OG was the biggest clan and Corgi didn't exist, I'd be saying the exact same thing about OG. So, only because they're the biggest and the baddest is the only reason I say it. A Corgi would beat a gecko in real life. 110%. Although, there aren't any venomous geckos, but there are poisonous geckos, aren't there? Poisonous gecko? Are there? No, I know house geckos aren't. Is there a poisonous gecko? There's no species of geckos that are poisonous or venomous. Yep, okay, yep, nope. 110% a Corgi would have no problem taking out a gecko in real life. I thought there might be poisonous geckos, in which that could make it a draw, if nothing else. but nope, there are no poisonous. I knew there were no venomous geckos, but I'm a bit surprised there's no poisonous ones. That's a gecko, not a gecko. Now, when you put it that way, I could beat a Corgi. I would never, ever hurt a dog, but I could beat a Corgi. Now, if it was the real Corgi versus me, the gecko, I mean, first off, I'm not a big fan of violence or fighting, so I wouldn't want to do that anyways. But he plays more video games than I do, which leads me to think that he's more out of shape than I am. So I could win. Just kidding. I don't know. I could beat up 100 of them if I feel like it. 100 geckos, they're just coming at you, and you're just like, ha! Ha! A gecko player versus a gecko player. That's hard to say. You know, I know a lot of you guys are kids. And I know that some of you guys are not. Some of you guys are adults even. What? I forget who, but somebody in one of our streams is as old as I am. I'm 34. Corgi player versus a gecko player. Well, I think that's enough hypotheticals of corgis and geckos and players and people fighting. I'm going to end the stream now, guys. But I will be back tomorrow around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's West Coast time in America. After work. We're in our slow season right now, so I should be able to get home before 5, but I will give updates in both the Discord with the stream ping. And Manhua, if you're still in here with us too, on the Discord, I don't know if it does this automatically. I've noticed when I've joined Discords recently that it like walks me through, like, do you want this ping? Do you want that ping? I don't know if that's an automatic thing or if I have to set that up somehow. But on the very top up here, if you're still here with us, there's the roles section. In here, you can get yourself some pings. And if you do the stream ping, that's the one that I'm going to be using the most whenever I'm going off to stream. I didn't. Oh, no, I did do it earlier today. I said I was going to be streaming later. I should have done another stream ping when I actually went live, but I didn't do that. But that'll be the best way to know when I have an upcoming stream or if there's any updates. Like if I'm running late or maybe I'm going early. I haven't gone early once since I've been streaming recently, but it could happen. And updates about what's going to be going on a stream. So, but I also post them on my YouTube community tab. So if you're ever wondering and you're not on the Discord, you can go to the YouTube community tab and there should be a post in there explaining when I'm going to be streaming next or any updates for an upcoming stream. I think that's it, guys. We even joined a couple viewers in the time that I've been rambling on my goodbyes, so I apologize for anybody who's joined in right now, but don't miss out on tomorrow's stream. I'll be back here at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or so, depending on work. We'll see how it goes. I should be here on time. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you guys in the Discord, and toodaloo. I suck at saying goodbye. I could sit here and say goodbye for 10 more minutes, so I'm just instead going to do this. I'm just going to hit this button right here.